What's up, guys? It's your boy T. Today I want to talk about the Adept XQC situation. See, I wasn't paying attention to it at all. I don't know XQC like that. The only thing I know about XQC is that he's apparently really loud.
Guys, I have a pigeon.
And sometimes you don't understand what he's saying. That's all I know about XQC. I don't even know what games he plays. I know he a game streamer on Twitch, but I don't even know what he do. I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. So here's the gist of the situation. His girlfriend is claiming, his ex is claiming that they were married for 3 years, and she wants the 50% of his earnings, because if we were married, you the breadwinner, you should, that's how it works. If you get divorced, usually the spouse would get half of whatever your assets is. Some people are claiming it's because she's not living the life she used to live when she was with XQC, which is plausible. Now you're gonna take that away from her. It is possible that she's just using that because she wants that lifestyle again. Because we already experienced that with dudes like Dr. Dre. You know how much his ex gets a month, which is ridiculous how much money she get. It don't make no sense. It's money that like a good percentage of us would never see in our life. But hey, she got it, and I can't be mad at it. She was able to get it, then hey, you keep pushing. But anyway, so I don't even really care about what happened, what's going on. But I was just looking through them. I it caught my attention. I was on the toilet, scrolling on Twitter. Not the nasty stuff on Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. But I was on Twitter scrolling, and I came across this. Now my friends told me about it yesterday, and I was like, man, I ain't worried about this. I didn't really care about it because it didn't sound interesting. But then I looked into it. I saw it, and then I'm just scrolling. I'm like, yeah, this is stuff that Z told me about. Then I came across this clip, and it caught me off guard because it's something I've never heard of. I've never heard of sexomnia. So pretty much, what she was saying is that I'll play the video so you get the understanding. It's on Drama Alert. I'll leave a link in the description to all the videos I'm gonna use so you can watch it yourself. I'm not lying to you. I know sometimes I forget to put it in the description, but I got you. But anyway, watch this clip, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about what I want to talk about.
Sexual night terrors are not a real fucking thing. And I say this as educational purposes because it's very important to protect yourselves from anyone in your life who would ever tell you that they're suffering from sexual night terrors.
So picture yourself on the toilet in the bathroom. You hear this. It catches you completely off guard, right? You don't know what you just heard. It was really interesting. It just piques your interest because you're like, that's a little out of pocket. I've never heard something like that. Why would anybody even say that they're suffering for something like that? That gotta be fake. Now, I know I've heard of people eating styrofoam, or people stinging themselves with bees, or injecting bleach into their stream because they don't want to catch the Rona. But I've never, ever would have thought somebody could have sexual night terrors. That's gotta be fake. That's just an excuse to RP somebody. This young man is an abomination to the abomination. What is he doing? You would have thought that, right? I thought the same thing because I'm like, there's no way this is a real thing. But guess what? It is a real thing. Now, it's not necessarily sexual night terrors, but it is similar. It's called sexomnia, and I'll put up the definition of it and I'll read it aloud to you because I know some of y'all probably not even watching the screen, and I know some of y'all can't read. Let's be honest, some of y'all can't read. It's okay. Nothing's wrong with you. You can't read. Nothing's wrong with it. I ain't got a problem with you. I'll read it to you. Well, let's get to it. So according to the Sleep Foundation, it is a form of parasomnia, in which parasomnia is referred to unusual sensations and behaviors such as sleepwalking that people may experience or exhibit while asleep. falling asleep, or waking up. In the case of sexsomnia, people engage in sexual behaviors such as masturbation, sexual movements, sexual aggression, or initiate sex with another person. Though their eyes may be open and they may make sexual noises, they are asleep during these activities and unaware of the behavior once they are awake. I found that out. That really had me intrigued. So, what my whole reason for making this video is, one, if she would have just took a couple seconds, I know she was upset. Don't get me wrong. I know she was mad and everything. If she just would have took a couple seconds to type in, sexual night terrors, you know what I mean, and just looked it up, she would have knew that it was an actual thing. Now, am I saying it's okay for XQC to use that as an excuse if it is XQC? So we don't know for sure. She was pretty being vague. She wasn't really saying who the person name is, because I feel like gonna be some lawyers involved. That's why she ain't saying names. However, am I saying it's okay for him to use that, or whoever to use that as an excuse to do that stuff? No, I'm not saying that at all. And you shouldn't let nobody take advantage of you, even if it's a sleeping problem. Even if it's a sleeping problem, you shouldn't let people do that. However, you should also do your research and just make sure you're right when you talk. If you're gonna state something that big, you should at least have all your information correct in everything that you're gonna talk about. If you're accusing somebody of doing something, make sure everything is accounted for and that you looked up everything, because that's something that he really can't, do. The only way he can change, the only way he can fix that is if, the guy just slept in his own bed. That's the only way that you can really get around it. Now, it says nearly 8% of people exhibit these symptoms, so it's not a really common type of parasomnia. However, it is one, and I think it should just be addressed. It's something, it's something you can't fix. You really can't fix it. I'm pretty sure you can't fix it. So, it is what it is. Anyway, I just found it funny that she was calling it not a thing when it really was. And also, just to fill y'all in with the whole thing, because I did, of course, look into it some more. So pretty much they dated a couple years back. They dated long enough to be married by common law. You don't know what common law is. Once you've been doing something, been together with somebody for however long, and y'all been living with each other however long, y'all are legally married without going through the whole marriage process. Marriage document and everything like that. That's pretty much what it is in a nutshell. And it's kind of like the gist of the situation. She's pretty much trying to get some money out of him because she never got money when they were together. And people are thinking the reason she's asking for money all of a sudden is because he got a new girlfriend, and she's not living the life she used to live when she was with XQC. She also streams on Twitch, I believe, also. If you want to check it out, you can watch it. I don't really care. From what the comments said on Twitter, they say she get about 100 views. Man, ain't too bad. I mean, I barely get 100 views, so hey. Not too bad at all. Not too shabby. But anyway, that's really all I want to talk about. I just find it funny. Not the situation if it actually is real. Like if he actually, if all that stuff did go wrong, then yeah, it ain't funny. It ain't funny at all. But